Oh, bit of a curtain there. There we go. Just sort that out. Hey, hello, Spurs fans. It's Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. It is a bright and breezy Friday morning at sometime in the morning. Clock's not working. There it is, 6:44 a.m. on Friday. As usual, I'd like to start the stream by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today. They were here 65,000 years, something like that. The Wallamedical people of the Darug Nation, Ingani Warami, like to pay my respects to your elders, past, present and emerging. Sovereignty hasn't been ceded, always was and always will be Aboriginal land. So welcome to mobs all over Australia and people all over the world. Now, we've had a bit of football. Oh, here we go. Hot, sizzling Football League Cup action yesterday. Let's have a look at the results, eh? So, third round, Stoke City beat Fleetwood 2-1, something like that. They're through anyway. Preston and Fulham, man, oh man, 1-1 at full time. Preston wins 16-15 on penalties. Bloody hell, man. Brentford 3, Leyton Orient 1, QPR 1, Crystal Palace 2. Looking good for the Premier League sides here a little bit maybe. Everton 1, Southampton 1. Southampton go through 6-5 on penalties. Blackpool 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Manchester United, looks like the good Manchester United turned up instead of the shit one. Manchester United 7, Barnsley 0. Brighton and Hove Albion 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. It's another Premier League out the way. And of course, it was never in doubt, the mighty Tottenham Hotspur 2, Coventry 1. Oh, although I think I've misread the room of the entire internet because I was happy when we won, but I don't think a lot of people are happy for some reason. I don't know, man. Win's a win. All right, let's have a look at the chat here. Let's see how we're going. I'm happy. I was, I could see the writing on the wall there, folks. It was looming. It's like, oh, no, it can't end like this. No, not like this. And it didn't. You got to say Ange got it right. All the, changes this and playing Timo Werner that and this and that. And we won 2-1. We're through to the next round. So, I don't care. See what the chat reckons. I think I'm on my own on this one. I'm under no illusions because I was on Chris Cowling and the comments weren't flattering. I'll put it that way. It's like, I'll get this guy off the channel, this deluded guy. What does he know? He doesn't add anything. It's like, well, I'm happy because Brennan Johnson just scored a goal, putting us through with a ping pong ball into the hat for the next round. So I don't know what you want me to do. Be all moany and sad? Bollocks. Mark in, hello, my good man. How are you? I'm all right, man. Happy clapping. Fuck it. Tom, yeah, a little. Sometimes it just gets me in a bit of a sort of party mood there, Tom, when I play along live. Yo, Sarian. Yeah, you. I saw your comment, man. I was blind. I was surprised when I went on to Chris Cowling's thing because I was dreading going on for like 86 minutes, man. I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to be pissed off. Everyone's going to be pissed off. We're all going to be moaning. I don't like moaning, but I will be moaning if we lose this one. There's no doubt about it. And then we won, and I thought, this is going to be a fun little chat. Oops. It's like I was the weirdo. But oh well, what can you do, man? You're sorry. Morning, Paul and Hippies. I was very satisfied with the performance in that we never gave up. I know, man, there was some good, I know we were crap for 86 minutes, but hey, we only needed to be good for 6. Performance, we never gave up, that's right, and came away with a win regardless of how ineffective we were for most of the match. Come on, you Spurs. The quad is still alive. Paul is 100% cool. Hey, man. Is that a stat or is that just fact? I don't know, man. How's that for a stat? Yeah, we'll see what Mark says. Here we go. Rainmaker, twisting my melon, man. He's a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. He's new. Welcome. Evening, Hotspur Hippie. Were you playing the bass in the intro? Yeah, sometimes I just have a little, I'll just have a little play. Put the fader up, Oh, it's all buzzy. There we go. Anyway, there you go. Enough of that shit. We've got serious football matters to talk about. Why everyone's so upset. I don't know, man. Here we go. Tom, your joy when we equalised, dude, I was almost in tears, to be honest, man, because it was so important. Like League Cup, I'm not here or there on, but I could just see. You could see it in the fan reaction compilations. Soon as Coventry scored, everyone, Ange out, get this loser out my club. They were just waiting. They couldn't, they were so full of it. Ange out. How'd you like them apples? 2-1. I think you jumped the gun a bit, didn't you? Fuck me. So I was very happy because I knew it meant so much. Not just to the team and to me and to Ange. Brennan Johnson, man, cool as a cucumber. I fucking knew there was a player there, man. Knew there was a player. I never doubted him. Like after the Arsenal game, the worst I said was, it's wearing a bit thin. While everyone else is going, fucking hell, don't people understand what supporting a football club's about anymore these days? You'd think as a player, you've had a bad game or whatever, you think that's all right. I'll just watch some Spurs fans. They're going to make me feel better. No. That's the last place you want to go. Maybe go to an Arsenal. They're probably saying better things about Tottenham and Arsenal than our fans at the moment. God. Yeah, no, it's great, Tom. It was a good moment. It was one of my favourite moments in the watch-along, actually. But, you had to go sit through 86 minutes of bloody agony. But, hey, that's the payoff with football sometimes. Mark in. Donnelly played against Brentford. Apparently it was good. Hey, all right, man. That's a good sign. Dr. Johnny D. G'day was a great comeback. All right, here we go. 2 goals in 4 minutes. Great skill to have. Game-changing, important, of course. Of course it is. Bloody hell. Next round of the Cup, we're with the last 16. What's that? 16-8, 4-2. There's only 4 more games. We win the next 4 more games in the League Cup. That's it. Hey, 3 handles. Bit awkward. Mark in. We won. And I've seen a few people say we were lucky. There's no luck in football. We were unlucky then in 3 of our first games. It don't matter. Score's a score. But they're not saying we were lucky when we did the same against Sheffield United and Liverpool last season. I know, man. That's it. You make your own luck. Man, they dug it out. They dug it out for the manager there. Well done to Jed Spence as well. Bloody hell. The shit that guy's been through. I don't know if it's self-inflicted or whatever, but he's coming through it. That's the main thing. Mark in, we were poor first time in a long time. Yeah, I know. This is that was our first shit performance this year, wasn't it? That's the way I see it. And even if we got knocked out, and people say, because he played Timo Werner. Okay, so let's say that was a mistake. He played Timo Werner and we get knocked out of the cup. Is that all it takes to get sacked? That's it, is it? That's it. You wash your hands. Done with this guy. He made a mistake. Fucking hell. Craziness. Hey, it wasn't a mistake. Hey, it was perfection. Tom, you were great on Chris's show. They were all too negative, man. I was surprised. It took me aback. I was flummoxed. It's like, what? Didn't fit in my brain. I just couldn't understand it. Oh, well. Mark M. Chris Cowling turned into Simon Cowell or Gordon Ramsay. Well, I mean, in fairness to Chris, though, he was up at the game, and I can imagine if you travelled all the way up there and got served that crap for a while, you probably wouldn't be happy. So, there we go. Sundeep Patel, g'day, Paul, don't you ever sleep? Yeah, the world's round, though, man. The world's round. So, I'll probably sleep at different times to you. How about that, eh? Hang on, got to blow my nose. But they weren't, they weren't going as far as Ange out. They were just pissed off that, it was a shit performance. So there you go. Rainmaker, good stuff, Hippie. Love the bass beats. That's it, man. Bang out a bit of Happy Mondays sometime. Sean Earl, another member of the commune. Hello, man. Wow, taking refuge from another moan fest. And we fucking won. We won. I don't know if people were watching the same game as me, but we won the game and it was brilliant when we won. Dear, oh dear. Shoshi. I think that was Shoshi is the latest new member of the commune. Hello, man. Nice to see you. Goal in the last 4 minutes. Additional minutes. Never seen that before. Haven't you? Okay, well, welcome to Tottenham Hotspur, man. I don't get why others are upset. All right, I'm feeling a bit better now because I'm thinking this is going to be a test of me being a sheep or not because I'm really out on my fucking own on this one. All right, there's a few people out there that are as stupid as me. That's good. Crazy people of the world unite. There's always more of us than them. Don't understand why they were complaining about the number of changes, mate. What I know. Look, about the number of changes, I don't like that aspect of modern football. I can't stand it, actually. But that's the way it is. That's what every team does. Every team does. And like if our 8 changes are crap, well, then we need to strengthen our squad, don't we? But really, there were some also good signs. Bergvall had a good game. Archie Gray was decent. Bentancur was okay. This up front, we were rubbish, wasn't it? As usual. But there was a lot of other rubbishness going on in the pitch as well. But okay, Ange gave him a fair go. Good change with Jed Spence at half-time. Gave him a bit longer. Brought on Maddison and Son. Timo went off injured, although Ange was going to substitute him within the next 2 minutes, honest gov. And look what happens. Then we start playing and we win. It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Tom Lowry, good evening from Glasgow. Oh, that was vague. Should I say hail, hail? Or the other lot? Boo. We're going to be smashing them in the Europa League. Sunday, winning when you're not playing well is a sign of a good team. Up to a point, like, I can take it once in a while, man. But if it's a pattern, like you're crap we had a bit of this under Conte where we were just playing naff and we were getting sneaky results here and there, mainly draws, but we got a couple of wins. I wasn't that happy with that, but I still supported the manager. Fucking hell. Dear, oh dear. I hated Conte's style of play. I hate Mourinho's style of play, but the manager's the manager. That's it. Yo, sorry, and I was very surprised how negative Chris Cowling was on his post-game stream. Yeah, I know, I always thought it was a bit more level-headed than that. But like I say, he'd just been at the game and sat through it there and then. So, that's probably going to scramble your noggin a little bit, I would have thought. Rainmaker, I watched you and Chris Cowling. They're all whinging and moaning apart from you. Well, there you go, eh? There you go. I'll just stay here. It's kind of how I sort of started my channel. I thought, oh, well. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe it's just scars of being knocked out of cups early all the time as well. But the thing is, we didn't get knocked out. We didn't. We won. We were victorious. Sorry, and I guess this must be what it's like to be a Spurs supporter then, having to contend with a lot of complaining even when you win. I just blinker it all out, man. Blinker it all out. Don't worry about it. Shoshi, apparently Johnson had to delete his social media because of all the hate he was getting. Oh, it's atrocious, man. And I don't fully get the whole social media thing because I don't use it. But people younger than me do. Doesn't matter if I think, oh, it's silly, just switch it off. That's what they do. That's what they're into. And I just don't don't get that. Why would you bother typing something to a player? Just horrible. I've never done that. Even when I've really not liked players, I've just never been asked doing that. Why would you do that? It's stupid. Toxic Head Choi, Ange got it right. Perfect. Perfectly executed. There we go. I'm going to get more preposterous. Bollocks. If people are moaning about this, I'm going to get more deliriously happy because we won. Arsenal Luben. Paul was watching the Arsenal game, hoping they'll lose. They drew 0-0. The boring anti-football fucks. 11 men behind the ball again. Yeah, they're going back to bloody George Graham Arsenal at the moment. I hate it when Wenger managed them because they were actually quite a good side, when they had Bergkamp and all that sort of stuff. Didn't like Henry, but he was a good player. And, they've just gone back to their true colours. Boring, boring Arsenal. Mark in. Never thought I would say this about Levy, but it's probably just as well he doesn't listen to half the fans. I don't think he gives a shit, man. He's just eating his caviar and drinking champagne. What does he care about what we say? Don't matter, does it? I wouldn't. Fucking hell, what if you had £1 billion? I'm not going to be watching YouTube. Tom Larry, woeful performance last night, but we won. We've played really well in the other games and not got what we deserved. That's kind of the way football goes sometimes. You can't moan about it when you don't get the result. I mean, I can admire that we've played well all season. We have played well. We've played some good football. Not got the results because we've been a bit toothless up front. So I will take a win any day. Mark in, I do believe that the board understands it's a huge rebuild and Ange and his job is fine. I don't know, man. Like, if we'd have lost that game, the fans, you can see a lot of the fans are eager to go on the Ange out. And I think a lot of them were Ange out from the get-go, actually. Who's this Australian? What does he know about football? All this dumb shit, dumb shit. And there's still a lot of that around. Ange just might win us a trophy and fuck off. So there's your trophy. That's all you want. Piss off. I'm going. Mountain Bushman, Dusty, yeah, that's right. Strike. Well, I've had enough, man. I've had enough. Arsenal Luben, I've heard some idiot say Ange is the luckiest man in football. You know what? I heard that same phrase, man. You want to talk to Michael Beale at Rangers about calling Ange lucky. Oh, Michael Beale said basically Ange was lucky he was at Celtic because they got money and stuff like that. And every cup they won after that, Ange would just say, I guess I'm just a lucky man. Just a lucky man. So you don't want to call Ange lucky. Somehow, because we won the last match, even though we're overall been unlucky thus far. I guess who cares about that? I know, one crap game and that's it. Knives are out. Nah, bollocks to that, man. Bollocks to that. Paul Clark, let's not kid ourselves. Ange taking off Bergvall and Solanke instead of Soren Werner was clueless. Don't matter a fuck, does it? We won. How was it clueless? Everyone's an expert, aren't they? We won. We only won because Werner got injured and Decky came on. No, we won because Jed Spence scored and Brennan Johnson scored. That's how we won the game. Hey, what? So what if it... Lucky? I don't give a shit. I'd rather have a lucky manager than an unlucky one. Mark, I'm so chuffed that Jed Spence and Brennan both scored. Me too, man. It was brilliant. I mean, Brennan Johnson, all that shit that he's been facing... Ball comes in and you're thinking, this is the moment, isn't it? He skies this. I don't think the way back is hard, real hard. Cool as a cucumber, man. Chipped the keeper, dinked it over him. Never in doubt. Shaky, 56. I'm with you, man. There's two. I don't care. Bollocks. There we go. This is it. Good morning, Paul. Come on, you Spurs. The quad's on. Quad's on, that's it, man. Get Fred Dynage onto it. Get the quad. He'll sort it out for us. Hey, all right. Okay, I feel better. Hail hell. Mark in Coventry took Man United to penalties at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. Yeah, they had a good cup run last year. They had a very good cup run. Sean Earl, I think I can speak for Tom Lowry. Hell. Hey, here we go. The Lions of Lisbon are marauding their way into the chat. Can you believe the shit Ange is getting down here? You Celtic people. What the fuck are people on about here? What are they on about? Ange's the man. Gavin Irons, that's it. Cool shirt, man. Bit of tie-dye. Get some colours into you. Sean Earl, Coventry made 7 changes. Maybe we won because we made 8. I think Ange has fine-tuned it to perfection. We made 9 last year against Fulham. Just narrowly lost on penalties, which everyone exploded about. So this year, instead of making 9 changes, 8. Just tweaked it a little bit, and we won. Tom Lowry, Tottenham by birth, Celtic by principle. That's the way it goes sometimes, amen. Yo, sorry, and it's not uncommon for Ange's teams to even win the biggest games with mere moments to spare. I know, man. I was there when his Brisbane Roar came back from a goal down to win the comp with 2 minutes to go. That's what he does at Yokohama in the final. Yokohama, I think they were 2-0 up. They needed to win the game by about that much, or the other team, whatever it was goal difference involved. So Yokohama, I think they were 2-0 up. Get a man sent off. What do Yokohama do? Do they protect that 2-0 lead? Nah, fuck it. They go forward and they score 3. They win the game 3-0. Oh, 5-0. They're on to me. Paz, 3-1 Spurs. It was close. It was 2-1. Be up, Paul. My only disappointment of the game was that it was supposed to be 3-1. There we go. Yes. Just one short. Very close, man. Elvis G. Hi, Paul. It's good to watch you and people with a different perspective on a podcast. In fairness to Chris C., I don't think any of us suffers from watching Spurs more than him. Oh, no, I mean, he's a slog. He's been through the mill. That's why I'm kind of, okay, I get it, you know. I mean, he has been traipsing around watching a load of old crap for a few years, you know, so being knocked out of cups early. So it just reminded him of that, but it didn't happen because we're through at the next round. I don't give a shit. Dr. Johnny D7, most other channels having a wake for a comeback victory. I know. Arteta had 0 credentials as a coach and gets free run, but Ange multiple titles and experience gets hassled. Yeah, because they think he's an idiot because he's Australian or Greek. That's what it comes down to, man. I think it's outrageous. Outrageous. The lack of support this guy's getting from a lot of our fans, or some of our fans, the noisy ones, all the ones that as soon as Coventry scored, Ange out, get this Ange out of my club. You know, a few months ago, I believe some of them were selling merchandise saying, if you don't know what Ange is doing, fuck off down the Emirates. God, people change their tune quickly, make a quid out of the Ange Postecoglou brand, and then, oh, up yours, Ange. We're 1-0 down. Get out of my club. It's crap. Hey, well, look, I'm not saying it's crap, it's just very different. The world's different, just changed. I've kind of not kept up with the changes. Faisal, we used to play without, we get used to playing without a striker. I think that's some of the problem, man. We need some time with Solanke up front. Thankfully, Kulu changed the game. Yeah, and Madison and Spence, the substitutes all did well. Oh, and Nate Pie in the sky. Just pretend that was a special effect. Nate Pie in the sky, whinging and complaining. Ave is busy. People need to take a detour to positivity, haven't you? Well, so you got the world, right? You got the world. It's largely shit, isn't it? There's lots of shit going on everywhere and people being hassled and people struggling. It's just shit. Music, shit. Movies are shit. Everything's shit. And then you got football. This is the escape. This is my haven. This is where I run to get myself a little bit of Spursy Tottenham Hotspur goodness. So, of course, I'm going to be, I suppose you could say, delusional or happy clap or whatever the fuck, because it makes me happy. That's what football's about. You have a shit week at work, you watch the football, you can get going for another week. No. We want to bring the shit bit of the world into supporting a football club. Well, what do you got left? Tom Lowry, correct. They never wanted Ange in the first place. Yeah, I know. They couldn't even pronounce his name. Oh, dude, isn't it? I mean, that's just disrespectful, man, you know. I mean, mate, look, I get it with, you know, you're Joe Blow in the street, maybe. Okay, make an effort, but okay. But when you're like a professional broadcaster or you're being paid to be a broadcaster, and I'm looking at you, Alan Brazil, and I'm looking at you, Peter Schmeichel, because these two both did it. Oh, I can't pronounce his name. Fucking hell, just learn it beforehand. Do your job and learn the name beforehand. It's not hard. Postecoglou. Oh, tricky, because it ain't Smith. Mark in, the Celtic fans wanted Ange out after 2 games. At least we lasted 4 games. That's it, man. Well, he did get going at Celtic. I think Celtic warmed to him more than Tottenham did. I mean, he did get them success, but they could, you know, especially after the first transfer window, that's when it really started moving apace. He had some good results before that, but then he started making the team in his own image and they really kicked on. And I mean, I was watching them. I was watching them, and the atmosphere and the football was fantastic up at Celtic. It's great. Arsenal Lubin, some people have no life outside of their little online world. Oh, thanks, Arson. So they have nothing else for them to go. They just have to overreact. It's so hot and cold, isn't it, man? I mean, I try and be hot. Now and then I'm going to be cold. Like, you know, if we'd have lost yesterday, I would have been pissed off. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have been Ange out or anything like that, because sometimes you just lose games of football. And I don't want to start another process again with someone else who's not going to be as good as Ange. He's going to be Graham Potter or whatever. But anyway, like, if that happens, whoever the manager is, I'll support them. What can you do, eh? Faz 3-1 Spurs. When we lose despite good football, we were not unlucky. And when we yeah, I agree with that. And when we win despite playing shit, they call it lucky. Yeah, it's not. There's no luck or not luck. I rest my case. Where is consistency in judging Ange? He'll prove everyone wrong. Yeah, I know, man. He's going to be as stubborn as buggery after all this shit that we're putting him through, you know? Stubborn as buggery. Sunday Patel, the 4th round draw. Ooh. Is on Wednesday night, 10:15 p.m. Note to bonus, Spurs are in the hat or box or whatever it is. Bag, I don't know what it is, man. Probably just an app. That's what they'll do before long. App, you push a button, number comes up. Wow. How innovative. Smart balls. Smart balls, that's what it'll be. Some old shit. Mark N, I do agree with you that the non-Ange fans said we will give him a season, and that seems to be it. I believe him, I love him. Yeah. He hasn't let us down yet. Spurs, GCTV. G'day, Paul. G'day, man. Love the shirt. Thank you very much, man. Better than the green we played in. Yeah, play with this shirt, man. You'll stand out. Yeah, green shirt. I mean, they're just morons, these kit designing companies, aren't they? Like, there's that playing in a green shirt, camouflage, and then like, Arsenal, too much white on their sleeves, so they have to play in their away kit. Not that I give a fuck, but you know what I mean. Kit manufacturers buggering up football. Well done. With the white stripes in the grass, it was a bit now you see me, now you don't. It's stupid colour. There's almost marginal improvement on our flesh-coloured one from last year. My precise, eat, sleep and repeat with Ange. Brentford will be licking their lips. If the same goes on, Thomas Frank will do a number on Ange. Yeah, well. Tim John Smith. We've had one bad performance this season. Yes! One! And we won! Don't know what all this hate for Ange is about, I know. It's because people, you know, we deserve a trophy. It's all fucking that, isn't it? It's just entitlement. Well, you don't get a trophy. What are you going to do about it? Oh, I'm going to be a toddler now. Because that's what toddlers do when they don't get what they want. Then you have to socialise that fucking shit out of them. Some people never get socialised out of that, and they grow up to be Spurs fans. Mike Preside, big reality check for Ange. Nothing of the sort, man. Steve Wilson, big Ange in, fat Ange out, in, out. You scream and then you shout, kid. Aaron J, did you back Conte the same way you'll phone for Ange? Yes, I did. You can fuck off and look at all my videos on Irish Hotspur build-ups. You absolutely could. I wavered from Conte probably in the last couple of weeks, maybe, after he had his outburst. But before that, same shit. People were saying Conte should adapt. He should change. And I was saying, no, he's the manager. He does what he does. I didn't like the football. Still backed him. So there. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Aaron J. Archie Ball. Don't know if you saw my comment about luck. How is converting 2 chances versus Coventry lucky? I know, man. It's skill and dedication to the art, man. Lucky passes, lucky tackles, lucky throw-ins. I know, man. Just luck. Mark, again, I think some of our Ange out fans, they're putting Ange out because Arsenal were higher in the league the last few years. Well, they weren't. It's only last year. That was it. 8th, 5th, wasn't it? We were above them then. Sean Hurl, if we lost, it becomes the trebles on. Oh, well, that's what I said. That was my reaction when Coventry scored the trebles on. What are you going to do? What do you want me to do? Oh, I hate my football club. We're shit. Bollocks. We're Tottenham Hotspur. We're by far the greatest team the galaxy's ever seen. Prove me wrong. Left of centre. Hi, Paul. There appears to be a lack of reasonable supporters. I'm not reasonable, man. I'm ridiculous. In football, and particularly at Spurs, fans vacillate between uber positive and hyper negative and nasty. I know, it is madness. Need more reasons. Look, I'm always positive. Well, I try and be positive. Look, every fan's got their breaking point, you know. I get it. But fucking hell. Now? And no alternatives are offered. Ange out. Okay. Levy out. It's like, you know, it's fucking, it's all this shit, isn't it? Ange out! Ange out! Levy out! Levy out! Tottenham out! Tottenham out! Players out! Every fucker out! It's like that, isn't it? Well, not apology. That's the sad one. We're not sad today. I'm happy. There we go. And then, okay, everyone's out there. Now what? What next? Where's the next part of the great big plan? When everyone's got out the club, who's left? Nothing. Oh, Stephen Wilson. There's a lot of uppercase there, man. What's... Yeah, okay. Oh, another long comment. Dr. Johnny didn't play great by any stretch. That's saying something, man. But for most of the game, but need to give players minutes. Well, that's the thing, man. You know, I'd rather, okay, them have a bit of a crap game now than later on when we need them from injuries or suspensions or whatever, they come in cold. Football's a balancing act. Yeah, I don't like the balancing act that it has become, but it is a balancing act. That's what we're doing. Fan base want no hiccups, 100% effort. Yeah, okay with lukewarm to hostile support. Can you imagine being a player, you know? I just think, fuck you lot. You know, where were you? Where were you when we were struggling? We needed a bit of help. Nah, you're all just there booing and tweeting. Fuck you lot. Mark Lynn. Another press conference tomorrow. Yeah, man. Brentford. We look to Brentford now. So we build up a head of steam. Mako 80. I needed it to start turn good because I can't stand the other channels who refuse to support their team. Well, that's the whole essence of it, isn't it? Supporting a team. Supporting a team. To me means, yes, I will talk absolute bollocks in defence of Tottenham Hotspur. Because like this channel, okay, there's a load of Spurs fans watching, but I'm aware people from other clubs watch it. I'm not going to shit on my own team in front of those clowns. No. I'm going to big up the Spurs. That's what I'm always going to do. Ridiculous as that may be, I know, but that's the way it is. That to me is supporting a fucking football club. So any other channels who refuse to support their Arsenal loving and get more tuning, oh, they're all kissing Arsenal's arse, aren't they? Oh my God. Oh, what could... I don't know what. That's why I don't go on these multi-fan channels. I couldn't act that. Because I'd just be talking stupid bollocks about... I mean, you think I'll talk about stupid bollocks about Spurs here. You get me in front of other fans and watch me go. Oh, it all comes out. Everything comes out the back pocket. Double winning, 61. I don't give a shit. Anything to use at my disposal, I will use to defend my team. Arsenal, even they think quitting when things get hard is how you succeed. It is so crazy, man. I think these people haven't won anything. They haven't won anything. They don't know what it means to win something. You don't just go and win something. You know, fucking hell. I mean, I've won a few things. Well, I won a silver medal in skiing, right? In a giant slalom race. And the number of times over the years I've fallen on my ass, broken my ribs, fucked my body up going down a mountain. I didn't just gradually improve until I could compete. No, I'd absolutely push myself to get to the standard where I could do that. But people just, no, you have a setback. When you have a setback, you can't give a fuck about it. You just can't. You've got to just, next game, next run down the mountain, whatever, next. How can I make myself better in this race, in this game? What can I do? What can I do to prepare? It's all that. Thousands and thousands and thousands of hours, drilling, repetition, stuff that no sane person would put themselves through. And they bugger it up once in a while because it's such fine margins at that level and everyone goes, oh, what a bunch of losers. What the fuck do you know about winning anything? Anything. I mean, silver medal, it wasn't, I didn't win the race, so, you know. There's that aspect, so you could say I'm a loser, but I'm also a national champion as well, so fuck off. But that wasn't skiing. Mark in, it's the quad that he's on, it's back on. Never in doubt, Mark. Never in Mark. Never in what? Never in Mark. Brains cross-wired, man. Loose wiring. Mark, can I get Columbo on the case? You know what? I think we might have to have a bit of Columbo because this one is my favourite. I think Columbo is absolute. You know what, Mark? Actually, there's a great YouTube channel called Watch It for Days. Watch It for Days. Let me just see if I can find it. And this girl, she goes through Columbo episodes in minute detail. I love it. She does really good videos that are like really in tone with Columbo as well. You know, it's my kind of YouTube. It's kind of nicely paced. It's not editing every breath out and all that sort of stuff. She goes into all the extras and all stuff like that. Really cool stuff. All locations and yeah, man, here we go. So if you like Columbo, man, this is mandatory viewing. I'm loving watching this. The amount of effort that they must put in to do this shit is incredible. There we go. Watch it for days. I've just stuck it in the chat. Great channel. Great channel. Oh, look at this. Faz Radfar. Look at this. Super chat. Nearly missed it. Faz Radfar 3-1 Spurs. We need 60,000 of you in the stadium. Oh, that wouldn't be pretty, man. 199. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I'll put that into cloning technology. Improve my clones and maybe your dream can come true. 60,000. Oh, God knows what would happen there, man. That'd be nasty. Oh, no. I'm all for a bit of, some people hate this word, a bit of diversity. I like it. Faisal, don't underestimate a progressed cup run. It's something we lacked last season, or maybe for years. We haven't done it since Jose, have we? Mike Prasai, however, we needed to scrape past this game with our second team. Thankfully, we won. Hopefully, Ange does better with the first team squad on Saturday. Oh, you're all Ange out, mate. So, you know, your hope is fickle. Destiny. Whoa. Destiny 5! I'm late again. What time do you call this? Hi, Paul. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Peter Papa Dimitri. Paul, you're one of the most credible, realistic podcasters for Come On You Spurs. Open-minded and loyalty. See, I don't even like the word loyalty, man. Now, I've got a funny thing about that word. Because a lot of people use the word loyalty, it's kind of manipulative. You know, when people talk about, you know, loyal to the company or loyal to like a politician or something like that, it means you're going to stick with them even when you see things ain't right, you know? So I don't feel like I'm being loyal to Tottenham because I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not forcing myself, you know, I'm not being coerced. I'm here as a free man and I just enjoy it. And I've enjoyed Tottenham all my life, and I'm going to continue enjoying my football team. Come on, you Spurs. Bloody hell, man. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Peter. Realistic. I'll frame that one. Elvis G. Come on, you Spurs, the greatest team in N17. That's it, man. We'll take more care of you. Watch-a-boo. Watch-a-boo. Supporters who claim they wanted continuity. Don't, man, you're pushing my buttons here now. That's it. So when we sack Ange, they'll say, oh, we can't keep managers. We keep changing managers. You fucking ask for it every time. Every time we get a manager and there's a test, it's the same people saying, sack him, sack him, sack him, every fucker out. And then you say, why do we keep changing managers? Because of you. Which they claim was the problem. Get some backbone and get together, I know. It's the only chance you got is to listen to the manager. That's it. That's it. He ain't going to listen to you. Ange isn't going to listen to you. Why would he? Which you would he listen to? That one there who says this, that one there who says that. I mean, the consensus is sort of Ange is shit and Ange is out, but it's loads of different reasons all over the place. So what do you want? Which one do you want Ange to do? Do you want him to play more youth or less youth? What do you want him to do? He's just going to do what he wants to do. And he's doing a magnificent job. Sundi Patel, if people want Levy out, they need to understand that someone else has to come in. Look, this is a basic premise, man. A basic premise that I think a lot of people are missing. That if Levy was to leave the club, and look, I'm not sticking up for Levy. This is all stuff I don't give a shit about. It's all rich people, billionaires, all that toxic, horrible, materialistic crap. I don't like any of them at all. But if you want Levy to leave the club, someone has to pony up a few £billion, don't they? He's not going to just walk away. Yeah, all right, it's a fair cop. I've been shit as an owner. I'm just going to walk away. No. As a reward, he's going to get billions. So all the little Levy children, their great-grandchildren, their great-great-great-grandchildren never have to work and lift a finger for the rest of their bloody lives if they don't want to. Yeah, we won. We won. We got Levy out. We set up a Levy dynasty. It's like shit, man. I don't know about your finances, Paul. Well, we. But I don't have to listen to. But I don't have the 5 billion. Yeah, 5 billion. There you go. That's a fair enough number. £5 billion needed to buy Enoch out. Well, I got a super chat, so the fund started. I'll either put that into cloning or the Buy Tottenham Hotspur fund, or I might just buy a bottle of wine. Fuck it. Mark in. If Archie, Lucas, and Destiny need time, at least when they will be a bit more ready. Yes. We still have 3 games a week now until Christmas. I know we can't just keep playing the same players every game. It's not 1985, unfortunately, anymore. We don't do that anymore. So we have to rotate. We have to switch them about. We won the game. Perfect. Johnny Bethnal Green. Hello, man. Hello, geezer. How's it hanging, bro? I'm doing well, man. We won a game of football yesterday. David Clark. Ange got it totally wrong. We won, so he didn't. I've supported Spurs since 1960, so I've seen every Spurs player and coach since. And sorry, that non-performance last night is in the top 10 of worst performances since then. I've seen worse than that. At least we bleeding won a game. I've seen way worse than that. Have you forgetting the Jerry Francis years? Bloody hell. Phew. That was a team going nowhere. Martin Price, gutted Arsenal could have lost today's game, apparently. Oh, well, I don't give a fuck about Arsenal. There's the super chat again. Left of centre. Oops. Just a thought. The Ange out, Levy out, whoever out, everyone out, every fucker out. Is it a remnant of the trade union movement in the UK? Bloody hell. All right. Oh, we're going on a bit of a journey here. What's this going to be? Everyone out and bully management until you get what you want? Thoughts? No. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's just YouTube inflating people's egos so that everyone's a bloody expert now, aren't they? Make no bones, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm an idiot. Look at me. I'm no professional footballer. I'm here for shits and giggles and hopefully to entertain you out there. But all these people, oh, I know best. You fucking don't. You don't. You cannot possibly. Oh, Ange doesn't seem to want to win this. He's a professional football manager, man. He wants to win everything fucking way more than you. You cannot even imagine how much more a sportsman or a manager wants to win something more than you, because they want to win so bad. Like I say, they punish themselves tens of thousands of hours of shit just to give them the best shot at winning. And what are you doing? Oh, my fries have gone cold. Fucking hell. Up the unions. Solidarity. Johnny Bethnal Green. We still won though, Clark. We did indeed. Tom Lowry, last word on Spurs. Has been particularly challenging this season. Really gets me down. That's why I don't watch it. Some so-called fans actually want Ange to fail. I know. They're rubbing their hands. But rubbing their hands. First goal that Coventry score. Yeah, it was a shit goal, man. Fuck, our defending was arse, wasn't it? I was screaming at the telly, there's a man in the middle. They didn't see him. He just snuck in like a spy, stomping around our penalty area, big bloke. No one spotted him. He almost did it again as well. All he did was one little movement. He was running straight and then just cut in a little bit. That's all he needed to do to beat our defender. So our defender was terrible in that game. But everyone's saying, Ange out, get this man out of our club. It's like one goal. That's it. You're done. Oh, God. God, I really want you having my back. Fucking hell. Old man yells at Spurs. That's a cool name, actually. Adversity is something Ange often talks about. Yeah, he's in it now. This is where we're going to see the best of him. It's mad that some fans want to reboot when things are a little difficult on the pitch. I know, man. It's like we're not playing competitive sport because everything's not going our way. Why aren't I getting what I want?
Where's my trophy?
That's what it all is. Well, you don't get a trophy. Just don't be a toddler. Don't be a toddler. Grow the fuck up and support the club. Well said. I don't know which bit that was. Old man yells at Spurs. That does tickle me. We're not even playing badly in the Prem. I know. I know, man. I know. What does he have to do? Maybe for once Levy sticks to the reset under Ange. I think so. And like I say, if whoever it is, just do that. Do what that guy says. He's the football manager. That's how football bloody works. Graft and earn right to contend, yes. Yeah, I'll steer clear of naming and shaming and all that sort of stuff. I know. I mean, we're basically on about every fucking Spurs channel at the moment. He's gone nuts. So maybe they'll calm down and come. Let's beat Brentford. Like at the end of Chris Cowling, when he said, what's your predictions for the game against Brentford? And as usual, I just say something stupid. 4-0. Fuck it. That's what I want to see. What, are you serious? It's like, what What do you mean, am I serious? What? Why are you interrogating me? I'm just pulling a score out of my arse. That's silly. Yeah. Have you seen me lately? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I have buttons that do this, mate. It's not going to be serious. You can't beat giants at skiing. That's it, man. Stephen Wilson, uppercase, man. Paul, you can teach an old dog new tricks. You made me see sense. Bloody hell, man. Good on you. If you're right, I'm going to defend us from now on like I used to when I was younger. I've checked myself. Oh, well, okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Don't forget, this is what we're riding, mate. We're still riding it, like it or not. Not you, Stephen, but other people. There we go. That's what we're doing, man. Tot and Boncho, we need this adversity. Too many flaky fans and players. Yeah, well, the players, you know, I was thinking so a couple of these guys are going to get Ange sacked. They really are, man. Sean Herbie, bring back the Rockford Files. All right. Yeah, I remember that one. It used to be on like Thursdays. It used to be the Monkey slot. It was either Monkey or the Rockford Files. All that sort of stuff. There we go. Watch it for days. If you're a Columbo freak, it's a brilliant channel. Brilliant channel. Late pie in the sky. Most of the people complaining about tactics have probably never coached an under-9 side, but they're experts. Yeah, I coached an under-15s once. We won a championship, but, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just put the cones out. I don't big up myself for that one. Mark N, I love Columbo. Yeah, I'll try and find that channel. And Murder, She Wrote. I never quite got into that one because I could never stretch my disbelief that this author just happened to bump into a load of murders. At least Columbo, he's a detective, not just an author. But I've heard it's good. But I just love the premise of Columbo. You get to see everything, how it's all done. And if you're smart enough, you'll figure it out on a lot of the episodes. I like them because they don't like a lot of whodunits. They'll just pull out a piece of information that you didn't know. And it's like, well, I didn't know that. What hope have I got of finding the murderer? You didn't tell me this. That his thumbprint was on the gun or something like that and he was married to his sister. I don't know. Whereas Columbo, it's all there. And you can often see it. It's like, bloody hell, Columbo, he's smart, isn't he? David Clark, this side last night was so uncoordinated from back to front. And after watching the Champions League highlights, this club is galaxies away from these teams if Spurs fans think buying kids will win. Well, we did win. 2-1. Tottenham Hotspur. Well, it was Coventry City 1. Tottenham Hotspur 2. Do or die. It's a cup game. We're in the next round. That's all that matters a fuck. Brendan Sir Johnson, man. Yeah, good on him. Good on him. Elvis G. Paul, have you checked the fixtures list? We've got 5 games in just over 2 weeks. No wonder he played the squad. Yeah. What game did you want to lose on Brent? Would you have preferred to have lost against Brentford perhaps or Manchester United? You know, that's the decisions you're kind of making. Oh, I want a trophy. I want a fucking hell. Gee, I mean, there's so much more supporting a football club than okay, silverware is like great. I'm not saying it's not, but bloody hell, man. The majority of football fans all over the world win fuck all the whole time they support their club. They just go there, they want to see their team win a game of football, any game of football, that's it. Sean Earl, I'm still faithful to CHFC, that's it, man. Supporters support, says Yassarian. Haters hate, it's that simple. It is that simple. David Clark, nobody needs to be Ange out because he's doing a great job of that himself. 1-0 down, instead of putting goal scorers on the pitch, he takes off his centre forward for Son and leaves Werner on crazy. And then we scored 2 goals and won the fucking game. Tom, I watched the last 5 minutes of watch along about 10 times. It was fun. It was a fun watch along, man. It was a lot of agony. It's the agony in the XD, man, because I was not having fun. I was just seeing the writing on the wall. Oh, all the shit. And then I thought when we won, at least we won't have any shit. Ha! Sorry, no. This is the internet. Arsenal Lumen. People make fun of Ten Hag, rightfully so. He's a fraud. But they want our manager to play like him, adapt. That's right. That's exactly what Ten Hag said he had to do. I haven't got the players here to play my style of football, so I'm going to change and do something else. And so they're shit. Ange isn't changing, so it's painful. Quit his principles and just work on the short term. That's it. Again. Membership super chats available. Well, again, if I'm not mistaken, when Nuno took the job, he was like 12th on the list. And before Ange took over, apparently 8 others turned it down. No one else wanted it. Yeah, and I like what Ange's comment when he was hired at Celtic. A reporter said to him, you're third choice here, Ange. What's it like, how do you feel about being third choice? And he says, only third, I might have been 5th. I don't care. It don't matter, does it? Sydney Moo, morning, Paul. Clearly the white ants are out undermining the club as usual. It isn't what I would call supporting a football club. Michael, happy for Jed and Brennan, man. Outstanding. Wonderful it was. Tom Larry, I love the Jerry Francis years. Because what I remember about the Jerry Francis years, there was a couple of years where if you looked at the points we got, it was exactly the same as us winning a third of our games, drawing a third of our games, and losing a third of our games. It was just mediocre. It was just flat. Win, lose, draw, win, lose, draw, win, lose, draw for years. I hated it. Mark in. If we got rid of Ange, no one would want the job. It would be Mason. I know. The Moley Mason until the end of the season. Then it would be Harry Potter or Gareth Waistcoat. I know. Who else is on the market? That's who you'd be ending up with. David Clark, gerrymandering. Francis took Spurs on a 17-game unbeaten run and played more exciting football than this shit show. Oh, well. Tom, why are the negative people in this stream? You have 1 million negative streams to watch. Take your moaning with you. Yeah, I know. It's obvious. I mean, I think you've gathered where I stand on this. So there ain't much point in typing because either I won't bring your comment up on the screen or I'll argue with you. There's no point. I'm in control, if you will. The power is heavily weighted in my favour because it's my channel. Armchair managers. I know, everyone's an armchair manager. Dr. John, ED7. Fans focus on bad performance during a win and loss if performance are good. Focus on the bad only. I know. Recipe for depression. Yeah. Poor mood. No patience. Overact. Spence and Johnson. Ole, 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 ole. That's it, man. Boxing kangaroo. Paul, you're a pure champion support. I'm just not. This is what I just think is normal, though. I mean, didn't these people grow up at school where, you'd have fans from other clubs and you'd just be giving each other shit all day? And it wouldn't matter where you are in the league or what you've won or... Well, I mean, I was lucky when I was at secondary school because Spurs won a lot. High school, sixth form, different story. But you just do that. That's my football team there. I'm always going to say they're better. I don't give a fuck if you just won the league. Tottenham are better than you. It's that simple. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. But that's the game. That's the game I voluntarily put myself in. This is just normal being a fan to me. The only other channel I watch now is Oso Spurs. Level-headed stuff. Well, I might be going on Oso Spurs. They asked me and I thought, I had a look at them and I thought, I'll give them a go. I'll give them a go. Sydney Moo, you never find out what someone is made of when times are good. Hey, man, yes, but it's true. You find out what they're made of when times are tough. When you fuck it up, when it don't go your way, when you balls it up entirely on your own merit, because people aren't perfect and people do cock things up and you make mistakes. What do you do next? Don't have an striker. Come on, you Spurs, when it's storm and rain, they've gotten it down and they're bloody cows. What? Who? Cow? Oh, sorry, right, okay. Whoa, I thought you misspelt come on, you Spurs. I think, oh. All right, here we go. Get with it. Cows come together when it's a storm, yes, and rain, and they've gotten it down because they're bloody cows. Even cows understand it, don't they? And we're not talking about some like fascism here, because I see a lot of football fascism. Either you agree with us or you're not a real fan or whatever. I'm not even saying, I'm saying I don't understand support these days. People can support the club whatever way they want. It's just what I do. Markin, you are too happy for Cowling. You won't be back on there. Well, it didn't get good feedback looking at the comments. I'm not going to moan and whinge after we win in the death of a game. I was cock a hoop. I don't care if we were shit. Don't matter. We dug it out. We Riders DG. Hello, Uncle Paulie. Hello, man. Watch out. Oh, shit. Oh, here they come. Is it a friendly one? Yeah, it's a friendly one. You know what button to push? Yeah, man. Mark Howell, you said you came second in the giant skiing and giant slalom. Yes, giant slalom masters. A few years ago now, but yes. Mark Cavill, Colombo, left eye or right eye? Oh. I think it was his left eye, wasn't it? That was the artificial one. Oh, that's a good question, that. I don't know, man. Isn't it funny how your brain's rubbish? You know, we all think we've got really good memories, and I've seen Colombo and I can see him. But which eye is it? I don't know. Humbling. You've humbled me with one simple question, Mark. Steve Wilson. Yeah, I'm back in, Tom. Jed Spence dragged me back in. Yeah, him and Paul. That's it, man. The door's always open as well. Fucking hell, man. The door's always open. Even all the whingers, if we start winning and they get their acting and shut the fuck up a bit, then cool, yeah, we're one happy family. We can all be the cows. But it's just a load of angry sheep at the moment. Yeah, Colombo, just one more thing. Connor Lynch, Tottenham quadruple this season. Not my words. Independent football analyst Connor Lynch. Tottenham quadruple this season. Why not? Oh, don't say that, Connor, because if we don't win it, people will say you're silly. They don't understand it, do they? They don't get it, man. They don't get it. Mark Cavill, why did Colombo wear a rain jacket in California? I don't know, but it was Peter Falk's own rain jacket. I know that much. In LA, yeah, I've been to California and LA quite a lot. And I think I've seen it rain about once. Inga Olsen, greetings from Northern Norway. Well, I had a look at this website that shows how you podcast, because everything here is on your favourite podcast player. And lo and behold, I am the 50th most popular podcast for football in Norway. So Tusen Tuk Bogvar. I think I've got that right. To all those 8 people in Norway, because it is only 8 people, that gets you to 50th. Thank you, Norway. Stephen Wilson. Tommy, come on, you Spurs, isn't it? He ain't forgetting. San Antonio Hotspur, he won't forget shit like this. Come on, you Spurs, Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Here we go, Tottenham. No one can stop them. We're going to do it like we last year. There we go. That's what we're going to do, man. We didn't do bugger all last year, but we'll, yeah, that's all right. It's poetic, artistic license, isn't it? Mark in out. But if the fans, after that second goal, went on singing "We're on our way to Wembley," yeah, man. As you would, wouldn't you? I would. Thought it was hilarious. It was great. Boxing Kangaroo cracks me up with the toxic Spurs fans creating over not winning trophy for a few years. Here in Oz, I support AFL team Collingwood. At one stage, they went 30 years not winning the league. Well, look at my rugby league team, St George Dragons. They're shit. I mean, they've got a glorious past, winning 11 premierships in a row in the 60s. But they had a good game against Melbourne Storm, and that was fun. Yeah, if you're relying on winning a trophy for your happiness, man, you're in the wrong game. You're in the wrong game. Dr. John NYD7. Positive Spencer's energy and persistence. Yes, Johnson's resilience and positional play and poaching. Focus Kulu and overall turning the game. Yes. There was some good stuff. Like even when we started bringing the subs on, Coventry had a spell at the beginning of the second half where they really started putting us under the pump. They started really playing, good football and then got the goal. But it wasn't long after that Spurs just took their time about it, don't get me wrong. But they started ratcheting it up and our quality showed through in the end, and that's how we got 2 goals. Inga Olsen, it's easy to hate and not supporting bad games. Young players needs backing no matter what. Great show. Thank you very much, man. I think it's easy. DMY Winge won the game. Rested Romero. Look at this. Look at this list of people we rested. Look, I was shitting myself when I saw Fraser Foster. I'm not going to deny it. It's like, oh no. Oh, if this goes to penalties, we're toast. I was full of doom and gloom. He did a couple of good saves. He did a couple of shit things as well. But it don't matter. But look at this. Yeah, we rested Romero, Van der Ven, Vicario. Perfect. Madison's son. Bit of a cameo. Kulu, bit of a cameo. We'll see what the effect is against Brentford. It might be a really positive effect on the team come the weekend. Tom Lowry, I want the UEFA Cup more than anything, man. I love that. That's the one I really want this year. I think that'd be fantastic. Couldn't give a toss about top 4. I'm no top 4 freak either. I just want to finish as high up as we can finish. Whatever that is. If that's in the top 4, it's in the top 4. But it's not like, yay, top 4 for me. It's just, no, I want to win the league, basically. If we're not number 1, I don't give that much shit, really. UEFA Cup winners get Champions League anyway. Oh, is that still the thing? Okay. That's weird, isn't it? It's weird. You'd think, okay, because it used to be the holders would go back into the same thing. Like if you won the UEFA Cup, you'd be in the UEFA Cup next year. You wouldn't get upgraded to the Champions, to the European Cup. But hey, well, that's modern football. Modern football, always innovative. Destiny 5, I'll be honest, I'm guilty of being negative towards Johnson. But he keeps fighting. He keeps fighting back. Speaking of which, friend of the show, Paul Trevelyan. Paul Trevelyan, man. He's got a portrait he did of Winston Churchill in the 50s, which Winston Churchill signed. Apparently, it's the only picture of Winston Churchill that he ever signed. It's going up for auctions. It could get over £1 million. Or £1 million, sorry, £1 million. Good on him. And he's going to, he's not going to keep it. He's saying he's going to give proceeds to this and that and that. How about that, eh? Good on Paul Trevelyan. Well done, man. Can't help but admire him for it. Here, nothing but behind the kid now. Come on, you Spurs. That's it, man. Tom Lowry, you're right. 99% of football fans will never see a trophy when their club win a major trophy. That's... Well, why are people going to support like Halifax Town, Kidderminster Harriers, Wealdstone FC? Why go? Why bother? My local team, Gladesville and Ride Magic, they're shit house. Why does anyone bother? Because it's football. It's football. It's fun to support a football team. That in itself is fun. Oh, here we go. Sydney Moo in the AFL. I follow the Western Bulldogs. Took 53 years to win a trophy. What a party, man. Moaning Spurs fans are hilarious. Yeah, they don't get it. They don't get it, man. Mark Jensen. Love your positive vibes, man. Thanks much. Ange press conference are like feeding the chooks. Old Queensland Premier's description of press conferences. I reckon Wayne Bennett would be a bit like that as well. Appropriate considering Spurs mascot. Here we go. Tom Lowry, why do you never hear, for example, Newcastle haven't won a trophy for 50 years? I know. It's a Spurs thing. It's become like fucking poisonous almost, you know? Almost poisonous. You know, when we won cups in 81, 82, 84, we weren't saying we haven't won for years or any of that shit. You just used to go in week in, week out. Hey, come on, you Spurs. And if you're playing well, sometimes wonderful things can happen. Oh, yeah, no, the happy clapper get accused of being I've got a losing mentality, haven't I? No, I'm always there wanting to win. Every time, every game, I want to win every time. That's called a winning mentality. Stephen Wilson, I think Jed Spence could be a future captain for us. Bloody hell, this is a thrilling new chapter. This is like when Game of Thrones went ahead of George R.R. Martin's books, and they just made up a load of old bollocks. We're going here now. This is the last season of Game of Thrones territory. Jed Spence could be the captain. Hey, fuck it, why not? I love the way both goals were not celebrated. Yeah, me too. Maybe I was surprised at Johnson. I thought he would have been, but I don't know. That could be a new Spurs thing. See, we just score and get on with it. That'd be quite funny, actually, wouldn't it? Oh, we got some. Here we go. Wait for it. Breaking news. We got some breaking news from Alan Bennett. Breaking news. Werner pulled his fanny out for 4 weeks. Oh, he sprained his taint, did he? Ah, well, there we go. Let's solve that problem. Winston Churchill, boo. Yeah, man. Don't like any leaders and people in big chairs. Dr. Johnny and Spencer Johnson's LA. That's it, man. Mark, and I was thinking the same with the big tree in goals. Ooh, eh? But it didn't come to pass. In fact, I'm pretty sure near the end of the game, I was getting a bit nervy. I was saying, can we bring on Vicario? Can we just do that substitution? Is that a thing? We allowed to do that? Wasn't necessary, of course. Or everything's under control, Gromit. That's what it was. Never in doubt. I was thinking the same with the big tree. This year, I believe, no team from the Champions League dropped down. That's right. That's. I know that's happening. It's right. When you're out, you're out. I think that's fair. I think that's dumb. I hated that. Where you're crap in the Champions League and you drop down to the Europa League. No, different competition. Here we go. Tom Lowry, Dulwich Hamlet in the Isthmian League. That's football. That's football. Why are they going then? They're not going to win a trophy. I mean, I just think so. I think I'm fortunate that I, by fluke, ended up supporting Tottenham Hotspur, and I have seen us win doing stuff. We are one of the best teams. In fact, we are the best team the galaxy has ever seen. You show me an alien that plays football then. Won't happen, man. Won't happen. Oh, hang on. This one, I don't think this one's friendly. Get the guns out. That's it. Stay away from planet Earth. Brennan, hat-trick on Sunday, says Connor Lynch. Hey, man, wouldn't that be magnificent? Wouldn't that be magnificent? Mark Havel, I've enjoyed today's mind release from football. I feel better now. And we don't have to wait long, do we? It's the weekend. When's the game? Now I might be going to a secret location for the watch along. I've got to sort that out. I'm not very organised. I might change my mind at the last minute. Very flaky. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Tottenham. Sunday, midnight. So that's Saturday night. Okay, that's not too bad. That's all right. Feel better now, says Mark Havel. That's the main thing, man. Boxing Kangaroo News Spurs coach announced, don't start me on all, get me in and all that mire again. Matario, Kulusevski captain, and Romero vice. Thanks. Kulu captain Sweden nowadays. Does he really? Okay. Well, he's been playing well this season. Well, I was a bit on his case last couple of years, but no, he's doing well this year, so good on him. Mark in, I'm from Swindon. They are poor, but I didn't cry and go mad when they got relocated from the Premier to the Division 3 with a relegation every season. I did see the funny side eventually. He had good times with it. It was Aussie, wasn't it? Aussie had some good times at Swindon. Sorry, no goal celebrations would certainly be in keeping with the outspoken negative supporter base. Yeah, fuck it. Who wants goals, eh? Who wants goals? I want a trophy. I don't want goals. If those fans can't enjoy it, why should the players? It's horrible, isn't it? You know, there's been a couple of instances where I just think, you know, it seems like the fans have got to build a bit of trust back up, you know, because there was the Man City game and then booing them at half-time yesterday. Fuck me, if I was a player, I just wouldn't be playing for them. I'd be playing for myself, you know. Because, you know, when the chips are down, fans aren't there. Sean Hurl, good luck to the Spurs women, whose WSL season gets underway. Yes, man, let's hope. Is it? I don't follow it rigorously. Beth England's still in charge. Still got the armband on. Good luck to them, man. Good luck to them. They had a great year last year. Just narrowly losing that final. Well, they weren't really in the final, but they did well to get there, considering, you know, the year before and all that. They've come a long way. Mark in, I'm more concerned with Wilson injuries than Werner. I think everybody is, man. Not that Wilson was brilliant, though. Mate Pie, don't change your life. It can happen, man. It can happen. It can happen. I can, you know... I might not, you know, it might be evening. I might be all snug here. I just think, oh, fuck it. That's the way my mind works. I can't be relied on. But no, I think I'll give you a shout at some stage, Nate, and find, you know, we can sort some shit out. Stephen Wilson, did you know Northampton Town went from 4th to the 1st and 1st to the 4th in 8 successive seasons? Wow. Wow, that's putting people through the ringer, isn't it? And we get the shits when we finish 5th. Oh, no. Cry me a river. Bloody hell. Lots of arts. Yeah, man. Boxing Kangaroo, sorry, Paul, didn't mean no dig. Yeah, I know, man. You're all right. Sean Earl's got lots of things. And Tom Lowry, imagine being an Everton fan. I know. I mean, they were good. In the 80s, didn't they win it? They won it 85, something like that. First Division champions, very good side. But, you know, where's my trophy, Everton? Where's my trophy? We haven't won the league for 40 years. Where's our trophy? Just get on with it. It's what life is about. You just fucking well get on with it. Alan Bennett, I'm going to boxing Saturday night. Wow. 96,000, bloody hell. Come on, AJ, I don't know who that is. I don't follow boxing. I used to follow it when I was a kid, when it used to be on TV for free, and then it's not, and I don't care. Boxing Kangaroo, plenty of Aussies now in Spurs women's team. Go well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. 1984 became second. 84? I thought we're third. Third in 8. Okay, whatever. Hey, look, we used to do well anyway. We always used to get into the UEFA Cup and have a decent run till England was banned. Arsenal and Everton used to be good, but things change and their ownership is a complete arse. It really is, isn't it? It's got to be like up there with Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea and even Man United. That ain't going to work. It's not going to work. You can't have two people with that big of inflated idea of themselves working together. It's just impossible. It's just impossible. Steady as shark. Banter from our rival fans has made our fan base mega desperate. It's sad. I know. I think it's weak. That's all I can say about it. It's weak. Why do people give a fuck what fans of other teams say? Why should fans from other teams give a shit about what we say? Isn't that the binding contract of football fandom? Isn't that it? I think it's changed. It's changed. Now it's, oh, my team's so rubbish. Can I come on your channel, Mr. Arsenal person, and bag fuck out of them? Why would you do that? How's that? It blows my mind, just the amount of people that go out there and just shit all over Tottenham, all over the fans, all under the guise of, I know better. Bollocks you do. Well, okay, if fans want to win every game, go support Man City. They need a few people up there, man. You know, you've seen their ground. There's not a lot happening up there, is there? More the merrier for Manchester City. Membership and super chats available. It's been a fun stream. Thanks very much, folks. Nice to know I'm not the only one. There's a few of us. Maybe my channel will just wither away and die as they realise this twat ain't ever going to say bad things about Spurs. I mean, I do sometimes, but not when we win a game, man. I'm happy. Mark Swansea did the same as Northampton, from 4th to 1st and back to 4th in 8 years. Yeah, and Swansea was one of those data model, we're managing for the future kind of clubs. Don't last forever. Craig the Gecko Man, good morning, Paul. The micro-analysis out there is so ridiculous, and it's so easy to do in hindsight, isn't it? It really is. It's so lazy. Oh, he should have run here. He should have run there. Why didn't he do this substitution here? We fucking won. So there we go. So, you know, blah, 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 blah. What, if we had done what you would have done, we would have won more. We would have been more winninger, would we? We'd be breaking out the confetti non-stop. Hey! Don't give a bollocks, we won. Tom Larry, I'm no huge Levy fan, but people need to be careful what they wish for. Well, there's even that argument to it as well. I don't like him. I don't like what he's done to the area. I don't like what he's done to the club. I think his priorities are wrong. I think he's made loads of cock-ups. But that's the way the world is. You've got twats that are rich that just buy things now. And so if he goes, so it's going to be the same again, isn't it? It's going to be the same. It's not, we're not going to have some like philanthropic billionaire Spurs fan wander into the club. It's all right, folks, I'm here. We're going to win the double. Never in a million years is that happening. And I don't give a fuck. It's not what that's not what football's about. You know, the people that go on about Levy all the time, they're making the same mistake as they accuse Levy of. They say Levy doesn't care about the football, it's all about the business. I don't hear them talking about that. They talk about Levy more than the football themselves. They're doing exactly the same thing. It's boring. Shoshi. Learning Python. Ooh, eh? For data science, thinking maybe I could make a program to predict game winnings. Hey, look, I could make a game that predicts game winnings. I don't know how successful it would be. I could do that in Excel right now. But it won't work. Python, what are you going to program in Python? That's, you know. I'll stop getting nerdy. Those days are behind me. I don't do that anymore. I'm a new, changed man. Sean Earl, super chat. Yes, that's it, man. Get in there. Yes. I've had 2 super chats now, so I've got to stop myself getting a big head.
Gary, don't talk to me about Hotspur Hippie. I've seen Hotspur Hippie and just choose on leaves.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Hurts every time I hear that. I chew on leaves. People can be so hurtful. Thank you for the super chat, Sean. Tottenham till I die. It's just the way it is. That's it, isn't it? That's not rocket science. Just that's it. Come on, you Spurs. Here we go. Well, again, I can see what the boss is doing. Me too. Me too. It's obvious to me. Maybe it's because I'm an idiot. Maybe it's because I've watched an awful lot of football in my 52 years on the planet, and maybe some of it's sunk in somewhere, but there's no way I know more than a bloody football manager. It doesn't matter who the manager is. You know, you've got to get to Gareth Southgate kind of proportions of incompetence before I'll have a go. Mike Presire, we have seen play for years. Let's be real, he was never a touchline winger who gets isolated down the flanks and wipes in these crosses. Best thing he does is drifting inside and find that space. Son. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Adrian Parker. I'm more worried that Ange loses hope with us. Well, he's just going to do it for himself. I mean, that would be that would be the sad thing if he doesn't feel part of the club, which I'm sure he very much felt part of the club at Celtic. Very much so. And at Tottenham, I don't know, man. It's generally there, and I'm generally hearing the support, but we turn. We do turn. And I think we're turning too quick. Still, all it will take is a win against Brentford. And if we win against Qarabag, and we have a cheeky little win against Manchester United, that's the way you do it, isn't it? That's the way you do it. Internet guy, if those negative fans got their way over the years, we'd be Everton. Yeah, I think they just think they can run it themselves. I'd do a better job at running a club. We'd be Everton, yeah, man, yeah. Stephen Wilson, Dennis Law scored 9 goals for Manchester United versus Luton Town. Is that right? In one game? Fuck me. The record never stood. Oh, because the ref abandoned the game with 5 minutes to go. Oh, Luton won the replay 1-0 there, you see? Well, that's why we're in football, isn't it? Because you just don't know what's going to happen. I didn't know we would score 2. I was hoping we'd score 2 goals yesterday. It wasn't looking like it. And then, oh, look at that. As if by magic, sometimes wonderful things can happen in football, you know? Oh, everything's all right in the world. Tom Larry, TalkSport is a cesspit. I know, man. I've seen a couple of things come up on my feed. I ain't listening to them because there was one that was like, angry Spurs fan or just shit. Just fuck off, TalkSport. You talk bollocks. That's what you should change it. Just talk bollocks. It's the way of the world, man. It's the way of the world. Just everyone wants to be pissed off about something. I get it. Life is hard. Life ain't pleasant. Life is a bit shit for a lot of people at the moment. But fuck me, don't shit on your football club. Enjoy that. Enjoy the friends you have, the family. There's a lot, even when things are shit, to get you through and make you feel 10 foot tall. Tottenham Hotspur is one of those things for me. Not ashamed at all. Yeah, it's just Arsene Lube and TalkSport is just rage bait. That's all it is all the time, isn't it? It's not, I grew up in innocent days, man. Saint and Greasy. It would be like a bit of analysis, but it wasn't like, who the fuck are these people that ring up TalkSport anyway? Claiming a bit, okay, you're a Spurs fan. You don't talk on my behalf. Go fuck yourself, mate. Why are you representing my club and our club in this fashion? Just shitting on it. Keep your mouth shut. That's what I reckon. Keep your mouth shut. Okay, when you're with a bunch of Spurs fans in private, not on the internet, then maybe then you can just go, oh, fuck this shit, eh? But when you're out in public, have a bit of bloody decorum. Behave. Mark Precise, son is a lot better than this, but sadly he isn't getting involved in the game. It's all I don't get it. Bad news sells. It's horrible, isn't it? I don't watch it. It doesn't sell with me. I got fed up with it. I can't be doing with it. I get news updates from a mate of mine. Is there anything else on it? Is there anything about the world I need to know about? No? Good. That's nice. That's the way I like it. Planet stupid. Alan Bennett, Jamie O'Hara. Yeah, no, I've no time for that guy. If he wants to wear a Manchester City shirt, he can fuck right off. Fuck right off. No time for him at all. He can say he's a Spurs fan, all that bollocks. No, I just can't. I can't get my head around that. I just still can't get my head around that. Okay, you know, I can kind of almost be generous and say, okay, tied loyalties because you don't want Arsenal to win. I even don't understand that. But going the whole hog and wearing a Manchester City shirt when we used to pay your wages, nah, you can go and do one, O'Hara. Fucking do one, mate. Don't need support like you. Your support makes us weaker. That's what it does. All these people are all fickle and up and down. Your support is making us weaker. That's why I get my back up and I get defensive sometimes because it's just like, just fuck off. Don't attack my football team. I don't care if you say you're a Spurs fan because you don't sound like a Spurs fan. Michael Burgess thought Spurs were lucky to draw at home against Altrincham. Oh, I remember that one. EFA Cup in 1995. Was that the year where we had a bit of a run and I think we lost to either Everton or Newcastle in the semi-finals and I was convinced we were going to win that semi? It was around then. Yeah, here we go. Oh, good news. Bill Shakespeare is back into full training. Will Lancashire, sneaky centre forward. Mark Howell. O'Hara, shit player. Trying his hand in the media. Well, you know he's got to earn a quid. That's how he's doing it. What the hell, eh? Goatfather. Evening. How is life, Sir Gandalf? Well, if it's like our players in the opposition's 18-yard box,
you shall not pass.
But life's all right, man. We won. Internet guy. That's a funny name as well. Lancashire back. Being back fit before Richie is hilarious. What's going on with him, eh? I mean, again, having a go at a player because he gets injured. I mean, you don't get injured on purpose, you know? I don't know, man. Fucking hell. What time is it in Kangaroo Land? It is 8:15 a.m, man. 8:15 a.m. You're a Spurs fan. Oh, welcome. Steve Wilson, thanks, Paul. Bedtime for me. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Have lots of Spursy dreams of goodness and scintillating football. It's all win. Right, you know what? It might be time for me to wrap up this dog and pony show. Now, let me have a look, because I know Jacob said he was going to go live at some point. I'll see if he's live already. Oh, I can't work it out, man. I can't work things out. 9 o'clock. Oh, no, he's not on for another 45 minutes. Okay. Oh, fuck. Is there anyone else? Anyone else live? Thought no, I'm not going to forward to that. Oh, I've got a few more little things here. Let's keep going a little bit. Steady Shark, I love all your graphics and special effects, man. Well, I like to do stuff like that. That's why it's here. Let's just pretend I've got a new subscriber. No, that's not it. Where is it?
Subscribe, oh yeah.
What a manly voice that guy had. Craig the Gecko, man. As a City fan, I like the way you bag City. Your channel's got integrity. I didn't know you're a City fan, man. Oh, well, there you go. Unlike someone who's bigging up City all the time, it must be, I mean, this is creepy, isn't it, man? If I start seeing fans if I started seeing Manchester City fans or Arsenal glazing up Tottenham, I think, bugger off, mate. What are you doing? What are you after? That's what it is, though. You bag us, we bag you. It's all friendly fun. It's all silly stuff. It's all fart without smells. Tom Lowry lost 4-1 to Everton in the semi. Bloody Daniel Amakachi. Oh yeah, yes, yeah. There we go. That was it. Yeah. I was out in Darling Harbour watching that game. I was convinced. I thought, oh, we're going to Wembley. No, we weren't. Mark Howell talking about Crew Alexandria 13-2. That's not what Spurs. Was that not Spurs' highest record attendance? I don't know. Is our highest score 13-2? LTL Cockerello, man. Are you happy? I hope you're happy. We won a game yesterday. TB just got here. Oh, well. Great stream. Thank you very much, man. It's just me. See you around, Paul. See you, Arsenal. Thanks for dropping in, man. Destiny 5 hours with your pizza the other day. It was very nice, actually. Very nice pizza. I approve. Rainmaker, what's Jacob's channel called, Paul? Well, we can do a little thing for that, can't we? United Spurs of America. Do. Here we go. Get some of that action. Have a good day, says Tom. Thank you very much. Up the Spurs. Destiny 4-5. And I downgraded you one there. Sorry, Destiny. That 4-foot shrimp is live, but we won't go. Yeah, fucking hell. I'm trying to stick. I don't like drama, I've already said my piece. I think, I stand by it, but I can't be asked talking about it all the time, There's Jacob's channel, United Spurs of America. America's number one Tottenham Hotspur fan channel. Cam Tinley, Paul, the AFL semi-finals are on. AFL's not a game I really got into, man. I don't know why. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just I haven't watched it. It's one of those things. I've been here 30 years and I keep saying, oh, yeah, I'll watch a bit of that, and I never bother. Hi, Michael Langley. Hi, Paul. And Edward White, I was a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Memberships and two available. Ange's elite level of... Yes, he is. After adapting and winning with a disjointed squad. How about that, man? He even turned shit into gold. 2-1. Goat Father, I threw my acca in the bin yesterday. I had to dig for Spurs. Won in the last few minutes. Football is a funny old game. That's why we keep coming back, isn't it? For things like that. It's weird. Rainmaker says, staying away. Right, folks. All right, folks. Hey, that was fun, man. That was fun. There's a few supporters out there. Well, supporters from bygone eras now. Supporters just shitting on your club every 5 minutes so you can look clever and whinge about it. Not me. I'm a deluded, happy clapper idiot. I don't give a fuck. The quad is on. Thanks to everyone who commented and kept it going. Thanks very much. We had a bit of sponsorship sneak in. A bit of cold, hard cash is always appreciated. Thank you very much. From Faz31 Spurs, thank you very much, man. And Sean Hill, thank you. If you've watched this afterwards or listened on YouTube or listened to it on your favourite podcast player, man, thank you. I was distracted. 2024. I hope you're happy out there. I hope you're smiling that we won a game of football. Don't take much. Anyway, you know what, folks? Till next time. Where's the fucking button? There it is. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs. Engage. Yeah, I've got to update this list sometime as well. I'll update it. Don't worry. It's all under control.